Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Shin Megami Tensei. In between this time and last time, I did 3 very important things, so let's go over what I did off screen very quickly. First, I did my sword fusion. Second, I fixed my alignment. And third, I recruited and fused a bunch of new demons. So, let's talk about that. Now, fixing my alignment is the first thing I did. It took about half an hour. If you want to, you don't have to fix your alignment right now. One of the really crappy things that this game does is it forces you to pick an either-or on that trial, and if you side with Yama, you get pushed towards chaos. If you side with, if you tell Yama no, you get pushed towards law. There is no way out of that. You absolutely get your alignment bumped either way. Luckily, the healer will fix it. Like I said, it took about half an hour. Just go in the healer, heal everybody one at a time, backing out in between each one until you healed your whole party, and then start casting a spell. Just cast one spell that from your heroine, then walk in and restore that MP. And just do that until either you can summon. There's 2 good ways to check. One, you can go outside and see which way your little symbol is spinning, or you can try and summon a chaos demon. Now, it won't let you summon a chaos demon if you're law aligned. So basically, just go in and just dismiss one of your chaos demons, and then go in and out. And then as soon as it lets you summon it, you'll know your stuff's fixed. So that's how you fix your alignment. You could also wait until not the area we're going to now, but the area after that. It has a mini game that allows you to manipulate your alignment, and you can wait to do that to fix it, because it allows you to basically jump your alignment in very large steps very quickly. But I had things I needed to do that required me to have my alignment be neutral to easily do them, so I, didn't wait that long. And the things that I did that required my alignment were fusing my sword and recruiting those demons you see in my party. Now, I think I already had, or I might have already had Gorgon at the end of the last video, and I might not have. I don't remember. But the other 2 demons, basically, Persky's in my party for Bind Voice. There are stronger demons with Bind Voice, but the bad thing about them is that they have other skills, and they're not guaranteed to use Bind Voice. So that's why I have Persky. I also have this Senri in case someone dies. I don't really care about him, but he's there. I actually forgot I had him. Atlas is a purely physical demon. He knows Sukukaja and Dia Haran, so that's pretty good. But the main reason I have him is he has really high strength, really high power, and he knows Rampage. Rampage is a physical attack that hits multiple times, so he's a pretty good demon to have at this point in the game. You can fuse him, or you can actually go to the next area we're going to, and he has a random encounter there. I fused him, but you can actually recruit him in the next area. Let's see, Persky. Virtue is a divine demon. Basically, Archangel, then Power, and then Virtue. I got this guy by fusing another Power, and then using a elemental fusion. Then I fused an element with him to raise his rank up. But the notable thing about Virtue is that he knows Medea Haran. Medea Rahan heals your entire party for their maximum HP. Although it does cost a whopping 14 MP, it is a very good spell. You can also see that he's got decent attack power, and overall, not a bad demon. He's got decent magic power too. I mean, he might see some use of that Maragion. Let's see what else. And Gorgon. Gorgon is not a too terrible powerful attacker. She knows Maka Rakan and Madir Rahan. So that's really nice. So I got 2 demons that can do that. And one of the most useful abilities in the game to have on a demon, Petra Eye. Petra Eye is an instant death skill that very, very, very few demons in the game are actually resistant to. If Petra Eye hits, it's an instant kill. So that's basically why she's in my party. Let's talk about the swords. Now, sword fusion is when you take special swords and you fuse them with specific demons to get more powerful weapons. The Kusanagi that we got in Shinagawa is one of these swords. And the Kusanagi itself had a 40 attack power, I want to say. The Hino Kagutsuchi, which is the Infinity +1 for the sword for the game, has a 200 attack power. And that is crazy. It also hits 2 to 4 times. Well, on a single target, but on a boss, that is amazing. And that's pretty much going to be my main source of damage for the rest of the game. This sword right here is one of the reasons why I say demons are not as useful as in later Shin Megami Tensei games. They really just made the hero and the heroine too powerful to really make demons super useful. And then, of course, you have the other downside of the fact that demons do not grow. They do not learn skills. They do not inherit skills, things like that. They do fix that in later games, but, you know, we're not playing later games. So, anyway. You get the Infinity +1 sword by fusing the Kusanagi with an Undini, a Sylph, and then a Salamander. Those are greater elemental spirits. You get the greater elemental spirits one of 3 ways. You either buy them from rags, which is why I've been telling you to save your gems. Now, if you've been really unlucky, you will not have enough gems at this point to, you know, buy the demons. But unless you went out of your way to farm them. I did not do that. I have actually gotten lucky and won enough gems once or twice. And I was kind of hoping for that, but I didn't win enough gems for any of the 3 greater elemental demons. So I kind of had to do it the other 2 ways. The other 2 ways are fusion-based. You have a 2-demon fusion and you have a 3-demon fusion. The 2-demon fusion is when you combine 2 demons of the same family, you will get an elemental demon. Depending on what families you combine, you will get different elemental demons. I'll let you look up what you need to fuse to get the greater elementals. There's a really, really, really good fusion chart and a really, really, really good demon compendium on GameFAQs that you can go up there. They're not on GameFAQs, but if you go to the forums, you can get links to them, and they're really good. They're Excel documents. Excuse me. Kind of hiccup there. I will say this, though. Salamander, the only way to fuse him with a 2-demon fusion is to be level 52. There is only one family of demons that will give you a Salamander. That is Avatar. And the lowest level Avatar is like 42, and the next highest Avatar is 52. Meaning that you have to be level 52 to do that fusion. I didn't feel like doing that grinding, so I opted for the 3-demon fusion to get my Salamander. And you can do that by taking 3 of the lesser elementals and combining them to get a Salamander. Specifically, the way it works is if you combine 3 of the elements, the result will be the 4th element that you did not include in the fusion. So if you combine an earth and a water and a wind lesser demon, you will get a Salamander. And that's how I got my Salamander. So anyway, we still have a ways to go before we get to the before we get to the where we're going, which is we are looking to speak with the leader of the Gaian Church. Basically, we're at the point in the game where I don't think they outright tell you this, other than the fact that they say this is where the Gaian headquarters is, and this is where the Messian headquarters is. They don't really give you like direct goal. You basically just have to explore both areas. And, you know, I mean, it's not too hard to figure out what to do, I don't think. But I do wish they had told you. So let's go back to Aikabakura. Now, I'm still running really low on money, even though I basically... Well, I'm not low on money, I just don't have enough for the incredibly expensive equipment here. So, we're going to kind of skip out on it. I'm not taking too much damage. That's a guy in church. This is the exit. They do sell a gun there called the Golden Gun, which is really good if my memory serves me right. I could be wrong. I don't have my weapon list in front of me. But, at this point in the game, just to give you a general idea of what kind of heat I'm packing, and my general strategy for combat, I've got my main character being a heavy physical attacker. I've got a medium physical attacker, an Atlas, and then not too shabby physical attackers in Virtue and Gorgon, if I want Gorgon to do that. My heroine will be charming enemies with her magic bullets. Persky will be binding enemies with his bind voice, and Gorgon will be outright just one-shotting enemies with her Petra Eye. Anything that stays alive will probably be murdered by me, Atlas, and Virtue. So that's my general plan here, and I do not remember which way to go. I think this way. No, right here. Sunshine, huh? Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to show you that real fast. Basically, what he's saying is this place over here is, used to be a prison. The place we were locked up in. Ah, you put me to sleep, bastard. Oh well. I would like to find the heroine a more powerful gun, but honestly, it's not a super high priority at this point. Let me see. I really don't remember which way to go. Is it up? Oh, that's right. We gotta go to the mansion. Yes, that's right. I remember now. Anyway, we are currently in the North Mansion. We're only here to pass through. We're not going to be... Let's see. Okay, no, I need to have Persky and Gorgon using their moves, so... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Sword. You need to do that. You just attack. Extra and... Extra and gun. Known. Gun. Thank you. Look at that damage, guys. Oh, that's so crazy. And it hits multiple enemies. It's really, really good. Let me look at those demons. They might be worth recruiting. Devil Analyze. Neutral, level 52. I'm not level 52. I am currently level 50. That's one of the demons I was talking about that has panic voice. But the thing about him is he's got fireball and critical as other special moves, which means he won't always use panic voice. That's why I prefer to use Persky. Let's see. I don't think there's any items in this place or any people. And also, I don't know if you noticed this, but I don't have, oh goodness, what is his name? I don't have Orthus in my party anymore. I had to use him for fusion fodder. But it's not too big of a deal. I really don't need to be casting Estoma anyway. Although, honestly, at this point in the game, I probably... that was a Zan spell. Oh, another thing. I actually found a list that is for some reason separate on. I got my list of spells for this game off the Shin Megami Tensei wiki, and apparently they have a separate. They have two pages. One of them is just the spells, and when you search for it, it comes up like on Google and stuff. But they have another list. Let's see. Let's use Gorgon's MP. Oh wait, that doesn't fully restore HP. Ooh, wow. I probably never noticed because I probably never noticed that. I never noticed that it doesn't fully restore HP. Okay, so I lied to you. In future games, it fully restores HP. But anyway, when I like did a manual search, like I was searching like for skill lists on Google and stuff for this game, you know, trying to find out what spells like Firewall and Ice Wall do, just because I don't know, and I just as I've been playing the game, you know, oh shit. Is my whole party binded? No, we're not. Okay. I think I can still make it because, you know, my main character is... Yeah, I'm good. Although, I need to not auto-battle those guys. I'm getting kind of cocky because I have the sword. Let's talk to you. I'm going to act unfazed. Sure. Alright, sword. Let's try Maragion just to see how it works. Divine Voice, and we'll hit him with a... Oh, I got Rimudura. Cool. But anyway, this, yeah, look at the damage on that. But actually, one of the things that I was looking at was, anyway, a second list of skills came up that had all the spells and all of the skills on it. And one of the things that caught my attention was that they had Rimudura listed as a force spell that did not, well, it wasn't supposed to cause death on the caster. And that caught my attention because everything else I had read was saying that Rimudura was supposed to do that. I didn't pay attention to how much Maragion did. But, so that's interesting to me. Also, by the way, Firewall and Ice Wall, they nulled one fire attack. Or ice attack. That is what they do. Dang, the counter rate is really high in here. Extra. But, so, I don't know. But Rimudura is still really, really, really good. In fact, I would say it's probably better than her ultimate spell. So, yeah. Let's see. Sword. Be really nice if Atlas and Gorgon would get out of their little funk there. And until they do, I'm just going to cast Rimudura every turn. Rimudra, excuse me. Since it's doing so much damage. I mean, that's a respectable amount of damage. I mean, considering that we've killed the last couple of bosses with little 10 and 15 point, 20 point, 25 point hits, that 130 points of damage is nothing to laugh at. extra. And we'll get back to this since Gorgon's back. See, petrified him. Pretty much dead after that. I do not have a map of this area, by the way. No, we're not going to go inside. We got to come for that later. Let's see, so... Talk. Friendly? A smile? Freebie. Okay. We're just here to pass through. We got to come back later to these mansions, though.